Rahul bhai, talking about transition, obviously we are the likes of Yashasvi, Shubman doing well. Means does it augur well for the team going forward? Obviously, we have a gap of 6 months before the South series against South Africa.
Yeah, it's a. I think it's a tribute to the. It's tribute to. It's a tribute to our system, the domestic system. Um, it's a tribute to just the environment around the team that a lot of young players are able to come in and perform straight away when they come into the Indian team. So a lot of credit of that should also go to the domestic system producing these kind of players, especially in the batting department, um, and also just the relaxed environment that the team here has been able to create that allows young players to come in and express themselves. So it's nice from our perspective as a coach for me to be able to see young players come in and perform straight away and do really well, whether it's Yashasvi in the last game or the way Shubman has grown over the last 6 to 8 months. Um, Even just seeing the way Ishan came in and kept in the last game on a difficult wicket, he did a really good job. So there's been a lot of young players we've seen even in one days and T20s who've come through really well. And so yeah, credit to that, to our domestic system, to our NCA, and a lot of other people who can make that possible for us. So yeah, really happy about that. Really glad to see that. And I know that people like Jaiswal and Gill will be faced with other tougher challenges and more challenges as they go on and they play more cricket. Teams will start getting to know them better. I think even in this test match, we'll see the West Indies will probably come up with tactics and strategies. Having seen Jaiswal in the last test match, they'll respond to that. And the challenge for Jaiswal is to respond to the tactics and the strategies that the West Indies are going to come up with in this game. Because today, I think as a young player, once you get known and once you start performing well, teams start planning and preparing for you better. So you need to respond to that as well. So yeah, looking forward to that, but really excited to see his talent and to see how well he performed and just the way he adapted. I was really pleased to see that he was willing to play an attacking game when required, but also knuckle down and be defensive and work hard for his runs when it's required. And as a coach, nothing pleases you more than that.
Rahul bhai, momentous occasion, 100 test match between two test playing nations. What do you make out of it?
Yeah, it's a truly, it's a really great occasion to play 100 test matches between the India and the West Indies, two great cricketing nations, really proud cricketing countries, have been very successful cricketing nations as well. Some great cricketers have played over these 100 test matches. Some great test matches, great passion for the game in both parts of the world, in the Caribbean as well as in India. A great love for each other's players. I mean, I know growing up, really looking up to and admiring and following the exploits of the great West Indian players when I was a young kid. I know how respected and loved we are as an Indian team when we come to the Caribbean, having been here as a player and as a coach. So a really special occasion and a lovely occasion to be a part of.
The wicket was conducive to spin ball. Can we expect a change in strategy or change in lineup for the second to discuss? The wicket seems a bit bouncy.
Not really. I think the team we had picked for the last game covered us in all the bases. We had 3 fast bowlers and we had a couple of real high quality experienced spinners. If anything, if the wicket we felt would turn appreciably more, then we had the option of going with 3 spinners, which we have in the past. But I think the team that we've got actually balances us out really well and gives us the opportunity to play on any conditions that we are up against. So wicket might be slightly different to the one we played in Dominica, but I don't see us making too many changes unless we are forced to.
Coach, the first test match was extremely one-sided. Are you worried that your team will suffer from a bit of complacency, or that first win is behind the team?
Yeah, it's behind us a long time ago. It was, no, I don't think we'll be complacent. I have enough confidence in this team, and I know them now for the last 18-20 months that complacency is not a factor that would affect us. We understand the fact that the West Indies will be keen and hurting and keen to bounce back. We respect that. We know that. But we'll not be complacent. We'll start from zero all over again, and we'll look to execute our plans and play to the standards of cricket that we know, and hopefully that should be good enough.
Extra time. লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।